Good afternoon, YouTube. Akira2805 here. And I hereby welcome you back to my second SH Figuarts review. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you tonight from the Kamen Rider Double 2011 movie, Kamen Rider Eternal. So, I guess we'll start off with some good old-fashioned head articulation, shall we? First of all, look at those beautiful compound eyes, those yellow compound eyes. Those are just beautiful. Anyway, his head can not go down that far. That's about the limit right there. But he's able to go way back. Yeah, very impressive. He can turn go from left to right off to the side. No problem. His head can rotate 360 degrees, no problem. And that's about it. Oops, sorry about that. Let's get refocused. Okay, that was a blooper. Alright, moving on. Next, we have the arm articulation. The shoulder is on a hinge. The shoulder pad or slash armor can move up and down like so. His arm can come out about that far, pretty darn far. He has a little ball joint in the center of his chest there. It gets to this little circular motion. Very nice. The arm below the shoulder can rotate 360 degrees, no problem. The elbow is double jointed. And the hand can rotate 360 degrees. It can also get a little swivel action. I think he wants a ride home. And next we have the torso articulation. He has a ball joint in his upper chest and his lower abdomen, to allow him to go that far forward, that far back. He's able to turn that far to the left and that far to the right. You can't really go that far off to the side, but yeah, I guess that's good enough. And that far to the other side. And one more thing, his belt is not fixated. Okay, well apparently his lost driver can come off it. Okay, so no problem there. It's not broken, I promise you. Anyway, back to what I was saying, his belt is not fixated, it's loose, so it can be pretty much... Oh, there we go. There's a latch right there, apparently. I'm sorry, I'm just now discovering all this stuff. There we go. Okay, so his belt can move around. And with that, let's move on to the next one. Alrighty. Last but not least, we have the leg articulation. And as you see, the lost driver is not broken. It just simply pops right back on there. So, no problem there. Anyway, he has the Type 1 hip, which is a ball joint on a hinge. Let's give this little number right there. Has a little swiveling action, if I can think of the word. His leg can be brought out that far out. That far to the back. Very nice. His knee is double jointed, which allows him to do that number there. Very impressive. And he has the metal style feet, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Metal style feet. I'm glad they added that with him. Very much so. And being so, he can rotate 360 degrees on his foot. Go back that far back. That far forward. has a little pivoting action here, which can go that far to the side or left, and that far to the right, roughly. And of course, it has the toe on a hinge. Oop, excuse me. Alrighty. And there you go. Alright. Now we have the accessories. I'm going to start off with this. Forgive me if I'm not pronouncing it right. His Eternal blade, or Eternal knife. I'm just going to call it his combat knife for short. Comes with a pair of closed fists, balled up fists. Very nice. A pair of splayed open hands. A pair of double fingered pointed hands. That's the best way I can describe it right there. And the knife holding hand for the right arm, excuse me, for the left arm. I have the knife gripping hand on him already. And of course he comes with another one, the thumbs down hand, which I have on him already. And here's the knife holding hand for the right arm. And of course we can't forget about his cape. The nice jet black, shiny, glossy black cape. Which unfortunately, this thing hinders roughly 95% of his mobility and or articulation. To get it on, you just simply pop off his head, which is on a ball joint. Very easily done. And just slide that back on. Excuse me, slide this on and pop the head right back on. I've decided to keep this off of him. For now, anyway. Alrighty. Moving on. Final thoughts. Now, I've not seen the double movie yet. I'm in the process of watching the series right now. I do have the movie, but, you know, finish the series first before moving on to the movie. That being said, there's very little I can say about this guy's character. But I have seen a 2-minute clip of this guy just beating the brakes off of both Fang Joker and Cyclone Joker Extreme. And to be honest, that one clip alone was enough to make me want Eternal as a figure. And that comes as a very, very rare thing to me. Because normally, I've always watched about half the series before identifying which character or writer, you know, is most appealing to me. But but Eternal's case, in under 2 minutes, I knew I wanted him with much admiration. Because to do that to double in his Cyclone Joker Extreme form, yeah, that was an amazing feat, and that was just shocking to me because they did not touch him at all. He took 0 damage in that first fight they had. And that was just wow to me. So, to answer your question, yes, he is an exclusive, so he's going to be a bit pricey. But don't let that scare you. He's an awesome looking figure. Well worth every penny. Now, at first, I was a bit skeptical when I first got him. About his cape, if I can say the word. Although very nice looking, jet black, glossy, shiny, yes, he does look cool in it. But it severely hinders his articulation, roughly by 95%. So, to be honest, he's really better with it off. In my opinion. Let me zoom back in. Forgive me for having him in the same stance what I started out with in this review. This stance really suits him well, because it's an exact pose he pulled off in that 2-minute clip. But he had the cape on, but we're not going to get back into that. Very nice figure. Great articulation. I love all the maximum drive slots all over his body. He looks like an army brat, to be honest with you. Because he has the vest on, arm and leg bands. He has a combat knife. You know, gives off that army brat gimmick. That's really all I can say about this guy without rambling. So I'm gonna So I'm gonna cut it right here. Kamen Rider Eternal, everybody. 2011 movie of Kamen Rider Double. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this little review. And until next time, this is Akira 2805 signing off.